Okay, that was a weird noise I just felt the need to make. It's brilliant work. Okay, let's do a save. I hope I don't have cheats on. I may have left cheats on. But my FPS is going crazy. Okay. Tavern, Seai, to Dothraki, Hildir, they cross the acid water, Tremond. Jeez, my thingy's going crazy. Come on. Very well. I really couldn't be asked to read it. Fucking hell, my thing's getting crazy. Okay. Let's have a look at the armour. I know how it works. Get rid of that. In fact, I might have a companion that doesn't have a weapon. I prefer steel plate to all this, like, crap. It's only got like 3,000 stuff. Horse merchant. Venas, a timid donkey. There at the top, I've got hiccups. Okay. Alright. Recruit volunteers, but they're sergeants, I believe. Okay, so we have to look for some brigands. There they are. I don't know why my FPS is going crazy. I suppose it's frapped, but I've got a bloody Cayenne machine. Okay, I'm just going to charge him. There's only 5. We outnumber him. What a charge. Lovely map here. Excellent. There you are. Let's fire an inaccurate shot. I laughed that hit her. Alas, it didn't. Well, that was a miss. My horse did more damage than I did. 600% more than I did. But I did 24 damage there. 12. Come on, friendlings. Freundlich. Sake. Right, I'm just gonna let my blokes do it. My crew, the posse. What's sad? Isn't this? Lovely. Victory. It's a worthy victory. Robber. Oh, that could be asked. We know what happens. Nick all this shit. Let's go sell it. Let some soldiers are ready to upgrade. How many? 3. Stormman, Spearman. Okay. Let's do another quick save. You never know. Do, 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 do. So all this crap. Fetch a tidy profit. 231 coins. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, right, we need to go to the kidnapper's hideout. Yeah, I save a lot in this game. Oh, we could sneak in there unnoticed. Got to narrate that. Oh, don't get all stuck on the tree. Oh, please don't. Okay, good. So, get out of the way. Huh. Oh, bow. Oh, it's just simply thrown. Ow! Maybe. Goodness. That's what I thought. No one's going to charge in. Archery's not my calling. Fucker. Don't have it on auto. Alright. There's only a couple left. Alright, let's go around these fucking block things. Fuck, block things. They're just tree stumps. That's what you get. Being a pain. Nicking this man's brother. Dare you. Can't have a prominent house. Let's look at your key. No arrows. Ow. There he is. The bro. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. For rescuing me from the fiends. There's my brother in Storm's End to put you up into the truck. Yes, I told him that's how it's funded. All I do is you return to your family as quickly as you can. Be careful on the road. Salad fingers. With the retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains is now yours. Ooh. I like. Grapes. Lovely. Keep my men in check. Oh, am I maxed out? Okay, cool. Valuable stuff. Let's go back to Storm's End. Still playing action music, and some of my soul ringers are ready to upgrade. My morale is excellent. Brilliant. Okay. Whoa. It's quite a bit of renown, isn't it? It's the king. God. No, did I click the wrong place? No, we're still going there. Okay. Marketplace. Sell my shit. Do. Can get up there. Oh, very nice, I like. We're probably going to do a mission for the Guildmaster before we head up to King's Landing. Visit the tavern, Renly over there. Oh, really? My brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to Old Town, or have him join the border out on the Quiet Isle. This way, if he gets knocked on the head on a street ball, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome. I am glad to be of service. Alright. Good. Now are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? I'm the man of many accents. Remember how I told you how the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing they meant to profit with merchants by making them trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow the money to sponsor the caravan. Fortunately, like many men who know to commerce, he failed to realise that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost it everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain has turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same, if the seven forbid, if I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest. But our captain decides to employ the bastards wholesale. Also, he brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of the take. You have heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in this 112, Sometimes game peoples will turn poacher. Lucky day. There are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch you've told me how he works. Now, here's me plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Renly Baratheon, Lord of the City, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains, and witness can be bought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I get from my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In times of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got other ideas. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits. And we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Renly Baratheon, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things wrapped up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So what do you see? I don't know that you're telling me the truth. Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I find a dozen madmen who are willing to risk their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Storm's End. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money's good. And there's another 100 stags, maybe a bit more, that wait if you're due with me last little favour. So what you say? Splendid. It's been a long time since I staked too much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly I find it quite exhilarating. We men are ready to move in your way. Give him a sign. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast, and the captain and his henchmen won't know what to do. May the seven be with you, may the force be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to streets. Nervous-looking men are waiting every street corner, and you can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes. And you catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw as you pass by, praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by all this too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons one last time, look aloud, and prepare yourself for action ahead. I know for a fact you are a bandit. I'll try and take at least one out. Like a... I'm gonna die. Yeah, wow. You did a brilliant job there. That character was born to lead. With that last boy, you're only able to move. Yeah, basically passed out. I suppose I should be alive, Sir Rowan. That's a relief. You took quite a blow. There, I'm not sure you've got any of them yourself, but thankfully the rest of us were able to beat them. Need to see about getting you some treatment. Unfortunately, about 4 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look at them. Yes, now a couple of me boys have watched this captain pinned down in the back room with a knife at his throat. I need to go drag him before King Renly Baratheon and explain what this breach of the priest is all about. You don't need to be part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly, and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while. Forget this whole episode ever happened, so hopefully we'll meet again. Aye, there's a mighty kind hope. And I've got some of my cronies in here too. My cronies. Let's talk to this fella. Sir Rowan, things didn't quite go so well as I had hoped. King Renly Baratheon couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. He was grateful enough to get rid of his crooked captain, a guard who let in bandits who let in an enemy army. Yet the price is right, but he can't exactly having me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take things. That hardly seems fair. Fair. This is not having my boy. Kings do as they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up and instead give me time to sell my properties. You put in a good word with other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough as kings go, but he's a weak king, and they all are here. And weak kings must look to their authority first and justice second. Suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Aye. Anyway, I wanted to go rubbing your part in this affair in King Renly Baratheon's face, but he's taken note of you. Decided it's not worth hanging. Oh, that's brilliant. And that's something into which I'll raise my glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you for it down the road. Or you can sell your shirt to one of these competitors. Anyway, I've heard you learned a bit about what it can take to stay alive in this troubled land, I suspect that the money you earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Well, thank you very much.